You have to be adventurer rank 20 to participate. It's an event. I played it earlier. It's actually a lot of fun. Actually, you know what? Just because it's so unique, I feel like I almost have to. Give me a second here. I'm gonna switch the game that I'm streaming to Genshin Impact, and I'll just label it Prop Hunt ? As soon as I can get on to change the game, that is. Let me edit the stream info. Create a dashboard.
Hold on a second. Be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Genshin Impact, and the stream can be called Pup Hunt ? Okay, I'm just gonna. It's actually called up. Should be streaming, or it should say that I'm playing Genshin Impact now. At least I think it should. I would certainly hope it does, anyways. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like, why? Why wouldn't it, I guess? Either way. Okay, to the stars once more? What the hell's this about? I'm just gonna hit be right back just so I don't accidentally share something I'm not supposed to. Okay. I know what this is. Okay, basically this is the invitation event thing. Okay. So it's just reminding me about it. So it's like, hey, friendly reminder, you should check out that mode thingy before it goes away. And yeah, my characters, I know, are kind of underleveled, considering things. But anyways, I'm gonna... Actually, I should probably go here first and collect my my dailies. Or not my dailies, but my my expeditions. I'm not really too worried about losing out on, like, the daily commissions so much, because it's like... It's kind of the same thing every single bloody day when you do them.
Add.
But, I need to get around getting Mona. That's a character I need to get my hands on. No rush on getting her though, but still.
Ask for a commercial for it, and I'll look to that.
At least that's how I feel about the matter. Now, if I remember correctly, he's supposed to be... Ah, here he is. He's up here. Although I like Yanfei. She's a fun character. Like, not like the most fun character ever, like blah 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 blah, but I don't know. She's cute, so it's all good.
Join me! Give Windtrace a go!
Play Windtrace. Like, as I mentioned before, like this is basically just prop hunt, basically. Come on, last guy. Come on, accept, 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 accept. Fuck you.
Join me! Give Windtrace a go!
I swear, it's always the first one that I click on that always one person, just one person always bloody rejects. I swear, it annoys the hell out of me to no end. Okay. Okay, let's go for switch character. We're gonna switch to our Loly-Poly Ravioli. Just gotta wait for the hunter to ready up. They'll never see me coming.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not picky. However you do it is fine.
Oh god, I'm not even having to disguise. Because you see, like, if I disguise, I just, I turn into either a box or a bale of hay. But you know what? Screw it, I'll be a bale of hay. Oh no. Quote says, "Oh, God damn it! They know what I am now. They know where I am. I has been exposed. I has been exposed." Oh, this is too perfect! Oh, ah! I am a sneaky little one. I am sneaky. Can they find me? I am the sneaky sneak. Fucking hell. I love it. I love being the prop, just sneak, sneak. Because the rebels can basically disguise themselves as props, which is exactly how prop hunt works. Play wind trace, yes. Yes, I will continue to play wind trace, except I will give them the Diona special. I am sneaky. Sneaky like ninja. I hide in shadows and demand headpats. And then I plot to destroy the wine industry because reasons. God. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm the hunter this time. I feel like it's almost appropriate to be Rosaria? Oh no, two of the rebels are lollies! Okay, come on. Okay, let's see. Okay. They might be in one of these stacks of boxes here. Nope. Fucking hell. Really? Twice. Aha! I have captured a Diona. I have captured a Lily Ravioli. Maybe over here? barrel be there? Nope. Maybe... Nope. Okay, let's try... Okay, I'm gonna stand on top of this. Granted, as soon as the game... Okay, someone's behind this. So, directly behind. So, maybe... Ah. Of course, maybe they just went high on the ice skull. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're behind it. Hmm. I guess the ramp? I see you there, you little bugger. You're behind the boxes. I see you. Fucking hell. I only lost because I hit the thing too. Damn. Oh, I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I'm not even mad, just disappointed in myself. It's like, fucking hell. It's like, okay, like, the one person I spotted pretty easily, because it's like, yeah, you don't see barrels scaling walls very often. It's like, honestly, I would love it if this was like a permanent mode. Like, I know they're not going to make it a permanent mode for legal reasons, I'm assuming. Or maybe not necessarily legal reasons, but like just... Oh wait, I hit Battle Pass? I meant to hit Event.
You want to buy Battle Pass?
I will say though, this mode is really dumb and I love it.
Anything that has a mode that has bloody prop on.
Yeah, it's called Wind Trace. That's what they actually call it.
The case before us.
And you can
is
even
a
do private
strange
games, although
and
private games don't get you the
unprecedented
reward
one indeed.
unlocks though, sadly. But you can still play for fun with friends though.
Nice.
Like right now I've already hit my max limit for what I can earn from playing the game for today. So, or at least for now, because currently I'm at 1,800 coins. So I mean I can still play, but
Oh,
you've
by
reached
the
your
way,
maximum amount of Wind Trace coins. Taking part in the game will not grant you any further Wind Trace coins. Do you wish to continue? Sure. I'll still play anyways because it's a fun game mode.
Oh, by the way, Omega. I got my second Conquer plush.
Oh, did you contact the customer service and they sent you the replacement?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Not contacting it, it's just emailing them.
Yeah, you emailed their customer support team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it works all the same. I mean, you're still technically contact them. If not verbally through the phone, you're still contacting them through what is essentially digital mail, email.
Thankfully, with the first one, we'll just have to. One of my siblings will have to fix the problem with the first one.
Oh, they didn't even ask for the original one back?
Nope.
That's a surprise. Okay, so looks like I'm basically going to be the prop, basically, so I'm going to be hiding. Or the hider, basically. So I'm going to choose Diona because she's small in stature. So I can squeeze her into more places. Yes, I'm going with the height advantage. Shorter characters have a bit of a height advantage. Okay. Okay, I can see her moving around. Oh shit, she's coming straight for me. She spotted me. I've been spotted.
Ow!
I'm not even mad. I'm just more surprised. Well, to be fair, though, it's like they just looked up. I'm not even in disguise. There we go. I'm gonna hang out with my fellow boxes. They'll never expect to look here. I blend in. There we go. Okay, apparently they're above me still, so... Which means they're probably using the high ground to look around. Wait, no, they're below me. Okay, they're below me. I think that's what the arrow represents. Okay, I'm trying to look around and see if I can spot them anywhere. Oh, there they are. Okay, I can see them now. They're over there. They hit that stupid... Oh, get away from me! Get away from me, you damn fool! He'll expose us both.
And Griffin's playing Minecraft.
Fuck! She caught me.
My experiment failed.
Of course. Of course he caught you. He thought... that
Oh,
one
and-
wasn't there.
The other guy apparently died because he stood out in the cold for too long. This one has a bit of a... This map actually has a bit of a weird handicap, I guess you could say. Where it's like, right now I'm a ghost, so all I can do is observe. I wonder if I can collect the favor. Because there's an item that's also on the map called a secret favor. If the hunt...
By the way.
Sorry, what?
I said that's not a bug, that's a feature.
Ha ha ha.
No, I'm actually being serious.
What, the, them...
This thing.
Well, I never really said it was a bug. I don't know. I don't mind being able to run around the
Can't wait.
coast. Yeah, I know, but I mean, the game's almost over. It's like 10 seconds. I mean, I've already technically fulfilled... Oh, hey, Clawzord. Sorry about that. Sorry about the delayed response. Have I ever seen Ben 10? Yeah, I have. I watched the show years ago. I remember watching it when I was in high school. And I think the Blockbuster I worked at even had DVDs for it. Not very many, but we had them.
So I have a game I'd love to stream.
What
I can't stream it
what game would that be?
because there's way too many flashlights.
Maybe just put like a flashing light warning.
There we go. I fixed something on my Discord server.
Because the way I look at it, a lot of games have flashing lights in them. So I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid that shit.
No. It's way worse.
As I said, just put like a warning in the title, I guess, and you should be fine.
Dude, it hurts my head.
Plus, the way I look at it, if people are looking that game up, I'm pretty sure they'll know to be careful.
They trying to.
Oh. Okay, what games did you order, if you don't mind me asking there, Clawzord? Well, I know they're Ben 10 games, but I mean, which ones? There's tons of them. I think there's even like a go-kart game, if I'm not mistaken.
There's actually, the funny thing is, there's actually one on Steam, actually.
There's a Ben 10 game on everything. I mean, hell.
It's on my playlist too.
Actually, no, that's not 100% true. Last I checked, they haven't been able to get Ben 10 games running on pregnancy tests yet. Unlike Doom!
Yeah, give it a little bit.
I will
The
make you
sad part
better.
is, the most sad part actually is the fact that that's actually true.
Yeah, Doom is on everything. Like, Doom is on pregnancy tests, it's on fucking calculators, computers, PC, game consoles, and if it's not officially on those game consoles, it has been hacked onto those consoles. That or it's playable through backwards compatibility. For example, it is on PS1, therefore it is also on PS2 because backwards compatibility. And by extension, it is also on PS3 because the PS3 can play pretty much every PS1 game. So, again...
And if it's possible, they can port it on the tiny consoles such as the Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers.
I know you're saying that as a joke, but people have already actually done that. Someone already did that. Mind you, they had to, like, give it a little more RAM, I think, but still... Doom's not a very demanding game. Doom runs on everything.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but
Doom is on everything. Doom runs on everything. Doom is everything. And if you don't like it, don't play Doom. Do not enrich your life with the
Hey, I
task
like
of
Doom.
with ripping and tearing into demons.
Oh, come on,
We
honestly, I
have-
like Doom. Doom is a good franchise. But yeah, people just having a hissy fit with that, the whole type of games.
Do I think those would be on there? Probably not. To my knowledge, both the games been delisted pretty much everywhere. Sadly. You might be able to find them. The other option is maybe see if you can find a cheap CD key somewhere. Because if I'm not mistaken, websites like G2A and a bunch of others, as much as I really do not like going to those websites to buy CD keys, because I mean, for the most part, they are legitimate CD keys. The problem is how they go about obtaining some of the CD keys are a little more illicit. However, if it's a game that has officially been delisted and the company refuses to support slash re-release, well, I'm pretty sure like most of the old Transformers games in general have been delisted. To be fair. So I'm not sure what to say regarding anything like that. Oh, there we go. There's my other stone bench. Wait, where the hell did I put it? Thought I had 2 of these. Did I forget? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, I put it in front of the statue. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hashtag, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you playing Genshin Impact right now yourself, or... No? Okay, well, I was gonna say, I think you can probably buy that stuff from my, chubby character now if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
The one before.
Because it's been more than 4 hours.
Ah.
Most definitely.
So you can at least buy the Northern Hound.
Yeah, it's been a full 24 hours.
I wound up buying the cat. But I already have the dog. I only want the one of the same kind, so... As you can see, I already own one of this dog, so... And I actually set my teapot up so that I don't need to accept your request to join me in the teapot. You should just be able to
We have
ask
put in
and
much
just be able to join right away. As long as you click request to join teapot.
Okay.
So I'm going to see... Oh wait, did I...
We have
Trust rank. There we go. I knew I forgot to do something.
we have
Realm Depot. There we go. Gotta love that, like, it sounds vaguely like Home Depot, but just different enough that legally Home Depot can't sue them. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the strategy Transformers game. I don't think I've played it, but I know I've seen it. It's on Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Believe it might also be on 360. Okay, let's see. There we go.
we have put in
Although now that I think about it, Transformers is another series that it has a game pretty much on every console as well. The Digimon games are very inconsistent. There's a few good ones and there's a lot of bad ones, at least in my opinion. However, a lot of the ones that I think are bad, I've heard other people tell me that, oh no, what the hell are you smoking? Those are really good games. Like, for example, I'm not a fan of the Digimon World games, but I have plenty of friends who really love those games. And I even had a little cousin who was addicted to those games. To the point where it's like when he didn't own the game and I did, he would literally come to my place every single day just to play my copy of the game, and I actually got really annoyed. Because it's like, you're not coming to hang out with me, you're just coming to play my game. And it's like, come the fuck on.
Oh, Omega.
I mean, I don't necessarily blame him or anything. He wound up getting his own copy of the game, and suddenly a lot of the hangouts suddenly slowed down. And then I wound up picking up a different game instead. There is a Digimon fighting game, I remember, that's on the PS1. That's a pretty good one. And Cyber Sleuth, I remember, is a really good one as well. It's on PS4 and I think also on the Switch. I'm pretty sure it's also on PC. Cyber Sleuth also got a sequel. I forget what the sequel's called, but it's one of the more recent Digimon games. Yeah, the ones on PS4 outside of the Digimon World games, in my opinion, are pretty good. So like Digimon, Cyber Sleuth, and its sequel are both pretty good games, as I said. As for, like, I would argue that a good majority of the PS1 Digimon games aren't that great. But that's just more my opinion on the matter. I'm sure that I'm sure that a lot of people liked those games. I liked the Digimon Rumble game, which was literally like a 2D fighting game. And then you could like build up an ultimate meter that would let you digivolve your Digimon for like a few minutes. And then when your meter was about to run out for your Digivolution, you could unleash like an ultimate attack. And then there was Digimon that were already in their ultimate state. So basically you had to like wait until your meter was completely full, and then you could use your ultimate. Although I felt like it was...
I remember I had a Digimon game on PS1.
I don't know
But
about...
that wasn't good.
Like, I don't know about you, but I felt like it was kind of cheating playing with the Digimon already in their ultimate form. Because, like, it kind of broke the flow of the game. Because the ultimate Digimon were way more powerful than their non-ultimate counterparts.
You mean the Mega Evolution? You mean the Mega Digivolve?
Yeah, well, I meant to say Mega Evolutions. But either way, like, you get my point, though. It's like, they're significantly more powerful than their base level counterparts.
True.
So it's like, if you wanted to just fight against base level Digimon, you were basically SOL. You basically either had to go base, like rookie level, basically, or you had to go all the way to Mega. I think there might have been a few champion level Digimon in the game as well, that were already like champion level that you could fight.
Like Greymon?
No, not Greymon. Greymon, the only Greymon that was in the game was War Greymon. Which, last I checked, is a Mega. And you got, like, Metal Garurumon. I was going to say more like Gatomon, because Gatomon is technically a champion.
Gatomon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I mean, Gatomon is a champion, while the rest is rookie. But
Oh yeah,
the way I
Digimon
see-
Frontier was... I actually never saw the show, but I heard a lot of good things about it.
I think there. Oh Megan, have you seen this? Have you seen the movie? Digimon the movie?
Years ago, I remember that it had a weird Angela Anaconda intro, which I thought was kind of weird, but that's because it was being distributed by 4Kids, which were the dubbing studio.
Straight on in.
We don't want to talk about 4Kids, okay?
Yeah, well, unlike other 4Kids shows, I would argue they didn't really do too bad of a job with
Sonic X, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Although Yu-Gi-Oh! is just a little bit funny.
Sorry, what? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, 4Kids dubs. Yeah, the only ones I really genuinely thought were bad were their Shaman King and their One Piece ones. And I'll probably pass on doing the Kyogre for now, just because that would involve me having to go find my Pokemon cartridge and hook up my Switch. As
Pokemon. Oh, speaking of Pokemon trading card games, I had a Game Boy Color of the Pokemon's TCG.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Cartridge based. Which cartridge from? Not the. I have the Virtual Console on my 3DS, but I have the cartridge version. Although I
Yeah.
don't remember. I don't know where I put it.
I'm honestly tempted to mod my 3DS and just rip all my Game Boy games that I own legitimately into files that can be executed through the system. Yeah, I'll have to get around to getting the new Snap at some point. It looks good from what I can tell.
I have it.
If it wasn't for the fact that you're all the way out in Australia, I'd ask you to lend it to me, but obviously due to
I'm all grown
borders
up
being in the
now.
way, I can't do that now, can I? Besides, it would cost too much to ship it over, so...
Yeah, it's probably because it's $80 on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, that's true.
I got it for $70. I got it for $70 at my local Big W.
Ah, nice. In my case... Like, in my case, as I've mentioned before, like, I tend to just prefer getting the majority of my Switch games physically if I can. Just because it makes it faster for just installing the game.
Incinerate!
Yeah, no choice but to get the digital version. Like me, for example. Like me!
Some games I'm fine with getting digital, 'cause it's like I play them often enough that I will be more than willing to buy myself a digital copy. Like, in the case of Animal Crossing, I am considering getting a digital copy, even though I already own a physical one. Just because I do genuinely play Animal Crossing. I do play Animal Crossing genuinely enough. In the case of Mario Maker 2, I kind of wish I had bought it digitally? Not digitally, but physically? Instead of digitally when I did. Because I don't play it as often as I thought I would. Because I played the first one a lot.
The second one, not so much because... Which is disappointing because I love the Amiibo support.
Holy crap, I am like Mr. Popular.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you know how it is. They see that I'm online and they're just randomly asking for invites.
Forth, my plane.
Like, I'm sure it's mostly because of that,
Protect us.
I can believe. Honestly, what I'd be tempted to do is if I was to get the game, I'd probably be posting a lot of screenshots on Twitter.
One with my blade, from whence you came.
Okay. That's done. Just gotta go back to the hotel and cash in. I can imagine. I mean, the N64 Pokemon Snap had a lot of funny image potential. Although I will say I was kind of mildly tempted to buy it on the Wii U when they re-released the original N64 one on the on the Wii U's virtual console. Although I will say I think it would have been better if they had released Pokemon Snap on the Wii U, as weird as that sounds. Just because of how that console was made, it almost feels perfect for the Wii U because of the gamepad. Like, that's a game that would have lended itself well, I feel. Like, it would have given you, like, that sort of, like that feeling of being a photographer, because you would have been holding this gamepad. Then you could have, like, focused your lens and then maybe have, like, a duplication of it on the TV screen. That way, for, like, streamers or whatever, they can, like, still share their screen or whatever. But they've got, like, a 360 movement. Which, honestly, I think that would have been way cooler. I think it would have been a really cool idea. But they didn't do it, which I think is a huge loss on Nintendo's part. To be fair, though, I think they did a lot of things wrong with the Wii U.
Well, everything's wrong with the Wii U.
Well, I mean, they did a lot of things wrong. I wouldn't say they did everything wrong, but they did a lot of things wrong. Namely, marketing. They shouldn't have called it the Wii U, because a lot of people got confused by that naming, mostly parents. Because let's be realistic, the large majority of the Nintendo Wii U, or I should say, Wii installation base, was hardcore Nintendo fans who knew better than to assume it was a new console. The rest of the market would have been kids, not adults. Kids don't have disposable income. Because a lot of parents would probably be like, oh, the Wii U, that's not a new console. That's just an add-on for the Wii.
Sorry, just...
Because I remember, literally, there was a woman having an argument with an employee at a game store about it. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's just the gamepad, isn't it? And she's like, no, ma'am, it's not just the gamepad, isn't it? It's literally a full console in a box. Plus the gamepad. And it's like, well, what the heck? I already own the Wii. Why would I want to buy the Wii U? It's just the Wii with a gamepad in the box. And it's like, no, it's not just a Wii with a gamepad in the box. And a lot of people would argue that, despite being wrong. Yeah, they should have. Yeah, they definitely should have called it the Wii 2 or the Nintendo.
The Super Wii.
Well, actually, no. Because here's the thing: a large number of parents actually even made that same argument way back in the day with the Super Nintendo, because they just thought that the Super Nintendo was just a regular Nintendo that couldn't play Nintendo games. Because remember, the original. Like, yes, we call the NES now, but back in the day, they would just call the Nintendo system, well, the Nintendo. Because it was a Nintendo console. It was the Nintendo Entertainment System. And for short, a lot of people would just call it the Nintendo.
Sorry, I was just playing Serious Sam.
So, honestly, they should have called the console something like, I'm trying to think here. They could have called it something like, say, the Nintendo, like the Wii 2, yeah, like what Clawzord said in chat, or maybe the Nintendo Revolution, which is what the Wii's prototype name was.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Xbox did something similarly dumb. But I would argue at least people could easily tell and distinguish that it was a separate console. The problem is Xbox doesn't have a hardcore consumer base the same way that
Swift and merciful.
that PlayStation does, or by extension Nintendo does. Like, their fan base is kind of very fickle. Plus, a large majority of what you can get on Xbox is often available on PC.
Motion to compare. Time for your arraignment.
flame. Attack!
Okay, here we go. Protect the monolith. That's done. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's the next one. Yeah, that's sort of true. Like, PlayStation had a better naming convention. It was definitely a lot easier to tell which PlayStation was essentially better. And you could argue the same thing with the iPhones, because it's like, we're like, what, on the iPhone 11 or 12 right now? At least I think. I don't know, I don't follow iPhones, so I'm not really sure what version they're on. Yeah, I'm glad that the Vita is keeping its store for sure. But at the same time, it's like... Honestly, I think they should have just kept the web service version of the store open. Like, even if they just closed the console version of the store, I think what they should have done is had it accessible through the website instead. That way I can just buy all my games through the website. Okay, it's like, oh, there's a clearly defined PlayStation 3 section. There's a clearly defined PS4 section. Oh, look at this. There's a clearly defined Vita section and all that. At least that's how it was before they decided to remove the PS3 and Vita and PSP games from the PlayStation Store. And I genuinely liked being able to buy it all and download it all through the website, because it made my life a hell of a lot easier. Because instead of having to go to like each individual console stores to buy the games, I could just go to the website and then set up a remote download, and then that way when I booted up the console next time, it would start the download. Meanwhile now, it's like, okay, I have to boot up the console, go to the store, which is a really sluggish interface, because I really hate the console's interface for the store. And then you gotta, like, deal with, the hell is it, like, don't get me wrong, the Vita actually has a beautiful store. The Vita actually, I think, does a really good job with its store, but the problem is, it's more the PS3 that I don't like the store for. Because, like, I don't know, it just doesn't have a good store. It's kind of hard to explain that, why I dislike it, but I just do.
I can do it. Absorption test.
Okay, that was kind of cool. Sort of like did like a little roll over the chest. But yeah, I don't know, like, as I said, like, honestly, if it came down to it, I probably wouldn't want... Like, I would definitely want the PlayStation 3 store. Like, if they were to shut it down on the console specifically, I would love it if I could just go to, like, the website and just be able to buy my games. Again, like before. Because, like, honestly, the PlayStation Store interface and the way they've bogged it down over the years by tacking on all these shitty, slow interface updates to it for the store itself. Ignoring the system, it's fine. Just the store is slow and sluggish and... Ugh. All in all, I'd basically just say... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sluggish. Sometimes it breaks randomly. It's like, you can't deny, that is bad setup. It's like bad web optimization for the store. but it's like not much I can really do about that on my
Ad
end.
Astra Abyssosk.
Where like if it doesn't
Welcome to the
function well,
Adventurers
sorry, I was
Guild.
just standing up because my legs are feeling a little stiff. There we go. There we go. That feels better. Getting a nice stretch. There we go. Sorry. I had to do a little stretching. Let's see. Can I get my... Well, how many wishes can I... Okay.
Hey, the kamikazes.
That's 6. I want 10. I got 0 of those. Fuck. I need 640 Primo Gems. Or 575 Genesis Crystals. How much would it cost to get the Genesis Crystals I need? Yeah, I don't think I'd be willing to spend that much money. Yeah, because the website, its interface is just a million times better. Like, no matter how you slice it. It is just infinitely superior. Hmm. Well, actually, wait a minute. Is there any... What's going on for events? Event shop. Well, that takes care of those. And I'll probably buy the purple shit. Because these are the more expensive books to get your hands on half the time. And I'll hold on to what I have for now.
Give me these frogs.
Yeah, the Vita definitely has a better store. Like, definitely, at least in terms of it versus the PS3. Because you can actually search, you've got touchscreen controls, you can scroll with your finger, or you can use the buttons. Just overall, a much nicer store. Overall. So, long story short, like, if you were gonna buy games through either console's digital storefront, I would say definitely go for that one. Oh yeah, well the thing is though, to be fair though, the reason they're shutting that one down is because the fact that the Vita is so far gone in regards to hackers that they're shutting it down to prevent hackers from basically fucking with the infrastructure, right? It is literally because of hackers, that's why they're shutting it down. The thing is though, you can still put games on it by using your PS3 or a PC with a transfer app. So I mean, it's not like you can't just load your games onto it like normal via legitimate means. You can just take a USB cable, hook it up to the PSP, plug the other end into your PS3, and then wire transfer the games. No big deal. I mean, I've done it a fair number of times. Well, actually, it's more like the PS3. If you go to the PlayStation Store and buy PSP games or PS1 classics, you can go to your PS3 and then just transfer the games via a USB cable. And there is also a transfer app for PC to transfer PSP games to it. I think, although I'm not 100% sure if the app is still active, though, on the PC side of things. I know that you can still sort of get it to work on
Let's finish this swiftly.
console, though. But it's not going to work quite as well by comparison. I think I'll live without an archer. But yeah, oh, you're talking like if the game is no longer on the PlayStation Store. Well, technically, all you'd have to do is just go to your download list and then re-download it if you've already bought it. To my knowledge, the PSP is very easily cracked, however. Not that I'm advocating for that, but I'm just saying it's like... that is something equally possible. Like, in my case, I am mildly tempted to just run cracked copies of games I legitimately already own, just because I don't want to have to switch UMDs all the time. And there are some games where it's like... The other advantage also is the fact that it would also free up thing, because you can only have 2 PSPs, or I should say 2 handheld consoles, active on one account at any given time. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
Let the show begin.
I mean, I don't necessarily blame you for that.
Keep back! A touch of frost. Spirit blade, attack! Can't breathe.
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us.
One with my blade. But how?
Verdict is...
There we go. Okay, cool. But yeah, in the case of that game, if it's been delisted, not much you can do about that. Although, the only thing I could probably suggest would be, if I'm not mistaken, that game was listed as a UMD, so I would probably say, if you can get a UMD, go for it. Option 2, see if you can find a download code for it. Because I know that several retailers including GameStop, used to carry PSP codes, or just PlayStation codes in general for their eShop. You might still be able to find some unredeemed codes online through various retailers such as
Fourth, my blade.
Amazon and maybe even like third-party retail sites like G2A. Now, normally I don't condone purchases from websites like G2A, but mostly because of the fact that there is an instance where apparently there were a few instances, I should say, where they were selling stolen keys. But the problem, or my mindset is more like, the way I look at it is like this: if the game is no longer easily accessible, but you still want to get a legitimate and official copy, then I say go with whatever method is easiest and cheapest. Because I guess to quote Gabe Newell on this one, game piracy is not a matter of people being cheap asses and just wanting to have the game for free. That is not that at all. It is a matter of convenience. When you make things more difficult for the consumer, they're more likely to pirate your game. Like, that is just an absolute fact.
Let the show begin.
One with my blade. From whence you came. Time for retribution.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, that's what I would probably say is just.
Let's dance.
But yeah, as I said before, I'm pretty sure pretty much every Yu-Gi-Oh game was released physically on the PSP. So if you can't get it digitally for whatever reason, the only thing I could suggest would be either try to get a physical copy,
Submit for judgment.
or alternatively, try to see if you can find a site that still happens to have some download codes for it. Or the alternative option, God forbid, and I say this is kind of a last resort,
Swift and merciful.
piracy.
Which is...
As I said, last resort, obviously.
Come on, we can do it.
Well, I'm saying last resort. Obviously, don't make it your first resort. But again, to quote Gabe Newell on this, piracy is not a matter of people wanting to be cheap. It is a matter of inconvenience. If you want to quell or cut down the amount of piracy, make your game as easily accessible as possible.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Todd Howard already does that. He re-released Skyrim on how many fucking consoles at this point?
And there's no way you get your money back.
I mean, hell, as a joke, you could fucking get, you can get it on a fucking Alexa.
I mean, that song is still stuck in my head.
What song?
I had it.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Just works.
It just works, it just works.
I taste blood.
That might be my MP3.
It just works. Yeah, but I mean, that just kind of proves my point. The thing is, though, I don't know, like, Bethesda has had a lot of rocky launches over the years. And I feel like they've been getting progressively rockier with each new installment of their game series.
Not sure that.
Case in point, Fallout 76. Excuse me. Being their most recent installment into their ever-expanding Fallout universe. Oh, cool. On the 18th, her story quest is going to be available. Adventure rank 40 and complete Archon quest Act 3 Song of the Dragon and Freedom. I have technically completed both of those, so I'm good. And her banner is going to have her... That is weird. All of the characters that are in her fucking banner are from Liyue. Wouldn't it make more sense for her the characters in her banner to be from Mondstadt? Seeing as she's a Knights of Favonius character? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'd like to get more Bido, so having an increased drop rate for her is good enough for me. I mean, Eula, I definitely want to... I might want to get, but I'm more interested in just getting more Bido. And then the weapon banner. Ooh, this actually might be a weapon banner I'm more interested in. Because there's finally now a song-based greatsword now. That I also kind of like the Broken Pines. And I like the Song of Broken Pines and the Aqua Favonia swords. They look great, both of them. Makes me wonder if I should save my crystals and just say fuck it and be like, okay, well I got everything I want from this banner. You know what? Screw it. I'll save my gems. I'll hoard. That way I can at least get a guaranteed, at least pull, a 10 pull right when the banner comes out. At least that's how I'm looking at it. But, hey, what do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Pop that in. Electric, ice, and wind. Okay. Well, that makes my life a little easier.
I can do it.
Nah, I think I'm good with what I got. There we go. But yeah, trying to think. Oh, there is actually one thing that I saw that was kind of interesting a while back. Ooh, this is kind of cool looking. This area is trippy AF. Love the Starry Night Sky thing. But I mean, I guess it makes sense that this will be the final domain for the event. Definitely looks like a final area.
I taste blood. Get back!
I'll protect us. Hi.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came. One with my blade.
La 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 la. Huh. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Animal Test 6308.
Decimated! All life will perish! Annihilate!
Don't break my glass! Stand clear!
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
Let's dance!
Come on. I want this guy to fall down already.
Get back! Keep back!
Absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
I taste blood.
Oh. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. More apps crashed. V-Ridge crashed. Also, I can hear whatever you're listening to again.
Oh god, not again.
I know this is probably a dumb question, but do you wear headphones?
Damn, I am.
Okay.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go! Oh, hi.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
That's just a little sensitive.
Yeah, I kind of figured something like that.
I'm using an MSI. I'm gonna fix it up.
Let's dance.
One with my blade.
Animal Test 6308.
Submit for judgment. A touch of frost.
My only fucking problem.
The end is nigh. The
Xbox controller. It's just using the PC, the PC controls.
Yeah, some games just don't like using the Xbox controller at all. The only thing I could suggest as an alternative would be, I know there's an app that lets you use an Xbox controller with basically anything. Or not specifically Xbox controller, but just any controller with any game. What it does is it basically lets you map out keyboard inputs and mouse inputs by extension to inputs on the controller. God damn it. Don't know why this is annoying the hell out of me. I see something on the wall that shouldn't be there. Sorry, I saw like a fly on the wall. It was annoying the hell out of me. Wanted to try to catch it and throw it out the window. Or I should say out my balcony door. It was a very big one. Of course, maybe it wasn't a fly. It might have been a beetle, because I know beetles, apparently, I've spotted beetles in my apartment before.
Rabbit.
So it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if it turned out to be a beetle again. Okay. God damn it, I'm like literally 100 points short to get the one goal there. Oh well. Not that big of a deal.
Nothing you can do about it.
Okay, I got all the purple stuff. Now, let's see. The ones I know I'm pretty sure I need are... I know I need
The way you said that, it feels like that one meme.
Guide of the Ballad. How so?
Hey, you got that purple stuff? Stuff like that?
Oh yeah, the Sunny D ad. Yeah, we got the purple stuff. Wait, what is even in the purple stuff? That has always been one thing. I love how they always just call it purple stuff, but they never specify what it is. Like, what is purple stuff in the Sunny D commercials? God damn it! Now I picture like Matt Pat like doing a theory. It's like, hey, welcome to Food Theory. Hey. Today we're talking about the Sunny D commercials that aired way back in the 1990s.
My lord.
What was the purple stuff? Today we're attempting to find out. It was grape Kool-Aid.
Okay, cool.
But we're going to explain why it was grape Kool-Aid over the next hour and a half and make it a 3-part mini-series.
Oh my lord.
Stay tuned for part 2.
There's just something on my nose.
Hey, we're Food Theory, the spin-off of Game Theory, the YouTube channel that talks way too much about FNAF.
Oh my god.
But you get my point, though. I know I'm making fun of Game Theory, but I don't know. I genuinely enjoy the channel, though, unironically. Like, it does have some qualities that I think could definitely stand to be improved. However, they do make engaging content, yes.
Yes, they make some great content, did they?
Can't tell what element it is from here. I think it's an... Oh, it's an electric this week. Okay. Which means I should be throwing a fire at my party.
Let's go.
And take an electro out.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Hey,
See what?
no. It's like it's cold. It's cold in Australia now.
Oh, that's good. Probably.
It's freezing. Freezing.
Oh yeah, definitely I was right. It is an electric elemental.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack! Quake! A touch of frost.
I'm trying to think. Naruto, have you heard about this theory that's been poking up all over the internet recently regarding how they are going about speculating what the next Smash Bros. Character will be? Apparently it's called figure theory. So apparently the next character seemingly has to have a figurine for it that exists. Yeah, so if the company that produces the game doesn't have a figurine for that character, then odds are that character is not going to be getting added to the game.
Come on, we can do it.
I mean, that doesn't narrow down the number of potential characters by much. Minecraft Steve actually has a Lego kit. That counts. I mean, technically, minifig. It has a figurine, technically. Also, the Microsoft store, you can buy Minecraft-themed toys.
But how?
A lot of N64 exclusive characters had figurines released for them way back in the day. Albeit, if not necessarily figurines, they had plushies. But to be fair, though, that was more for Season Pass 1. Season Pass 2 is more kind of what people are speculating the figure rule. Because apparently Sakurai has mentioned that the future DLC characters he has figurines for them already, and they're in a locked drawer at his desk. That's why people are speculating that, oh, this character has to have a figurine. Because obviously he already has the figurines. And apparently this theory sparked from the Pyra and Nintendo Direct. The problem is, like, pretty much every character you could ever think of has had a figurine, pretty much. At least by today's standards.
Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go.
Yeah,
Submit,
I don't know.
judge.
I don't know how I feel about the whole idea that of the whole figure theory thing. Honestly, I think it's just people grasping at straws. But you know how it is. Fanboys are like, this could be a reason as to what the next character could be. Or this could be the next character-related thing. Because Sakurai mentioned that he really likes playing this game once. Oh.
Yeah.
Like, Sakurai mentioned he likes playing Among Us, so the next character has to be from that game. And it's like, well, one,
I'll protect us.
a lot of the characters were kind of confirmed well into the season pass thing. And Among Us didn't really blow up until late last year, even though the game was developed back in 2016. And I highly doubt that Nintendo is going to grab some obscure game from back in 2016 to make a freaking costume out of. Not costume, but a character out of, I should say. Costume, maybe. Costume, maybe.
A touch of frost.
Although, you know a character I would love to see, though, get a thing? Or at the very least, a premium skin? I would love to see Shovel Knight get a costume. I mean, yeah, sure, he's already available as a trophy, a sister trophy. But, honestly, I would love to see, like, a sword fighter get, like, a costume for him. Alternatively, another idea that I think would work really well is, you know how, like, the Miis looked in, like, the old Wii Sports game back on the Wii? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know how the avatars looked in those games, right? How they had, like, basically, like, spindly little legs, sort of like a sort of like an oval-shaped body and, like, no arms, and they just had little balls for hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what if they made, like, a series of Wii Sports costumes for the Mii fighters? And each costume
not?
be related to a specific Mii sport. So, like, the fighter would get, like, say, the boxing costume. Or, the sword fighter, probably the golf club. Maybe the gunner could get a tennis racket or something. And all their projectiles are basically tennis balls. I don't know, I'm just thinking of ideas here.
Present. I'll scout ahead.
Yeah, I think I'll just pass on putting those on him for now. If I'm gonna level up any character, I'm gonna level up Jean right now.
Hey,
Yo, what's up?
so do you play the games?
Do I play what games?
The Godzilla games.
I haven't played any of the Godzilla games. I know that they exist. That's about as far as I know. Oh, actually, no, there was one Godzilla game I played way back in the day. It was a fighting game, if I remember correctly. And there was other, like, Godzilla monsters. But, yeah.
One of PS4.
Wasn't that just a PS2 game that just got ported to PS4, though?
Fourth, my
Well, I know
blade.
that one, the PS2 one, is also on PS4. I think it's called like King of Monsters, and it's like a fighting game. Godzilla's in it. It's not necessarily like directly a Godzilla game, but Godzilla's in the game.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Maybe?
Hi. Yeah. Huh. Let's dance. Oh.
One with my blade.
I mean, that's not necessarily say it's a bad thing, though. I mean, there's plenty of other monster kaiju type games out there. Although I will say the quality of the games is kind of all over the place, though. It's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's sort of like walking through an active minefield, so to speak. If that makes any sense at all. Well, it's like you're literally getting like a bunch of different quality level games. Like you've got, like I mentioned before, like you've got relatively good quality games, and you've got relatively bad quality ones somewhere in between. I'd say it's, to be fair, I'd probably say it's like a 50-50 split. Like half of them bad, half of them good. Although, probably be more realistic, probably like more than that are bad. Sort of like how most movie licensed games are bad. We can argue about this all day long, but it's true. Most movie games are inherently bad games. That's not to say that they're all bad. It's just most of them are. I would argue the developers that seem to do the Disney movies seem to actually put in some bloody effort, though. Like, I remember Incredibles, it had some bad moments, but it actually tried to be a good game. I don't know, can you... Although, it's very rare when a movie game actually surpasses the quality of the movie. Just as an example, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Movie? Terrible in my opinion. Game? Really fucking good. I don't know, I think it's just more due to the fact that the game was allowed to be rated M, but they downscaled the movie to PG rating. So a lot of the good moments in the movie that would have been genuinely good were heavily censored.
You guys know that I finally saw the new Godzilla movie.
Ah, not bad.
It's a good movie.
That's good to hear. I'd be a little concerned if it wasn't a very, at least moderately good. As, in my opinion, most of the Godzilla movies have been pretty good. Albeit, like, at least a little bit cheesy.
Swift and merciful.
Let the show begin.
There's a lot of good,
A touch of frost from whence you came.
I'm still pretty sure, like, or at least confident that most of the Godzilla movies have been pretty good over the years. I know some people really didn't like the 90s Godzilla movie. Although, I unironically enjoyed that movie, but maybe it's just because I never had the familiarity with the source material as a kid.
You mean the Zilla?
Well, there was an Americanized Godzilla movie that was released in the 1990s or early 2000s.
Yeah, that's Zilla.
No, it was just called Godzilla.
No, they named it Zilla.
Really? Maybe not. Maybe outside of the States, in Canada, but I remember it being called Godzilla. Because I remember renting the movie from, like, a video store near where I lived when I was younger. And it was just called Godzilla, and the VHS box had like a little Godzilla eye that had like a little 3D hologram in it, and I thought it looked cool. But hey, maybe that's just my perspective on the movie. But yeah, I definitely remember it being called Godzilla, though.
Yeah.
As I said, like it could have been called Godzilla outside of North America. I don't know because I never really looked into that. Sort of like how outside of North America, Resident Evil is called Biohazard.
No. Well, it's during that one death battle. One of the characters who does the movie that's just called the 1999 Godzilla movie has the nickname Zilla.
Well, maybe they just... Well, I mean, to be fair, though, maybe the Death Battle caster is from Australia? So, I mean, maybe they...
It's called Godzilla. It's called Godzilla. But the problem is that movie design wasn't too good with the source material for the original.
I don't know, I don't know, I kind of dug the design change.
But that design did appear in the in one of the Godzilla movies.
Yeah, Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah, and it also appeared in the Godzilla games. As a novelty little thing that you can unlock.
Swift and merciful. A touch of frost.
there's been tons of movies based off Japanese properties. that were
Forth, my
released.
blade! Submit for judgment!
'Cause, I mean, if I remember correctly, wasn't there also like a Speed Racer movie that was released in like early 2000s as well? Although to be fair though, I think that Speed Racer movie was terrible.
Let's dance.
One with my blade!
Time for retribution!
So I mean, I don't know because I never saw the Speed Racer movie. Although I did see the Dragon Ball Evolutions movie. It was terrible. I remember that apparently there was a large number of angry written things online talking about how they got Piccolo wrong because they didn't color him right. Because Piccolo is supposed to have green skin. And I know that apparently he was played by Steve Masters. Actor most well known for
Forth,
playing
my blade.
Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think.
I think so. Maybe.
I think it was Spike. Or no, it definitely wasn't Angel, because Angel was a different actor. It might have been Spike. I know he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know that much. And he played a vampire who was originally sort of semi-evil, who flirted with Buffy a lot, and then kind of became like a good guy after a while. At least that's how I remember it. So I can definitely say that with absolute certainty. But anyways, I've basically done everything I can do in the game right now. Outside of just smashing trees for like resources, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for the stream. Let's see, is Nova still streaming? Actually, you know what, it might be faster for me to just ask him directly, because I believe I see him, he's in his Discord server. Still? Oh, no, he's not. Okay.
No, he's not. Well, that's a wrap.
Let me see. I'll just check and see who's online on Twitch that I can raid.
Mako.
Oh, Mako's online?
Yep. He's playing Destiny 2.
That'd be interesting. Okay, there's one potential target right there. Let's see. You know what, screw it, I'll just give it to Mr. Mako. Let's see, come on. Raid channel. Button work. There we go. Anyways, till next time, this is Timothy signing out, and have a good one. Bye-bye for now. Where the hell is the end button?